imagine if we don't have any roll takers, do we have this meeting?
Oh, no.
Of course not. In Toastmasters, we all are taking turn. So when we do deliver our speech, somebody else or many of our friends are role takers. So when we don't deliver our speech, then we are role takers, because Toastmaster has no teacher and student relationship, but we all are colleagues and peers. So we learn from one another, and we all are volunteers. So to help you to navigate becoming role takers, I would like to share with you on some guidance of being a role takers, so you feel more confidence and you feel that there are some benefits of taking a role. I would suggest to take the roles from the easier, and then as you progress, it gets more challenge. What are the easiest role taking? I would say there are 4 easy ones. The first is the timer, and then ballot counter, R&WOD counter, and grammarian. In Toastmaster, there are more roles than what we have in Speechcrafter. The ones that are missing in the Speechcraft is the R counter, grammarian, and also ballot counter. For the rest, we have the same. We have timer, we have table topic master, we have Toastmaster of the day, and also we have GE. So I'd like to share with you for all the role takers training today to make you feel confident, and then you can contribute and volunteer. And there are some benefits of being a role takers. For example, if you are a Tom or Toastmaster of the meeting, basically you are an MC in any meeting. So when you practice being a Tom, when you are asked to be an MC, then you feel confident and you are ready. And being an MC, it seems like an easy job. But many meetings or event vibes depend on the MC. Do you agree? When the MC is, I would say, not energetic, then the event is also not energetic most of the time. So the importance of the MC is very much. And then the second, being an MC, is being able to organize. You have to have the meeting well run for the entire duration. And for each role, you will learn a specific skill. So don't think that, well, this is just a role and I don't want to do it. You will learn a lot. And getting engaged in Toastmaster also help you to have more benefits being a member of Toastmaster. So now, shall we continue? Yes. Okay. I have prepared resources for role taking. Especially when you are new or the first time role takers, then you were kind of nervous, because even when I was a timer the first time, and I was kind of don't know or didn't know what to say when I am introduced by a GE. I have questioned what am I going to introduce myself as a timer? Well, no worry. Here you will get the script. Yeah. So let me share about the resources that we have for our training. I will share with you a Google Drive where you will find all of this. First, I would like to discuss or give you training on being a ballot counter. Just remember, when you are a ballot counter, like when there is a contest like Independence Day contest, whoever gets the most votes is the winner. In any singing competition, whoever the audience votes the most, that's the winner. That's the basic knowledge of being a vote counter. And why do we have this favorite speaker, favorite table topic? It's to motivate people. So when you are introduced by a GE, because timer, ballot counter, evaluator, grammarian, and ANWOD counter are considered as the GE team, then this is what you say. Well, fellow Toastmasters, my role as a ballot counter is to count the votes for each speaker in each of the following sessions: table topics, prepare speech, and evaluation. In an offline meeting, you say, please use this ballot sheet to vote the best speaker in each sessions and put it into the voting box after each section has finished. Then, but if this is online meeting, then you can use a Zoom poll, you can use an easy poll, you can use Mentimeter, or you can use direct message, whatever method that you would like to choose. So you can say here, I will share the link for you to vote your favorite speaker for each topics or each sessions, table topic, prepare speech, and evaluation. And then at the end of the meeting, I will announce who are the favorite speaker. So when to count the votes? It is recommended to count the votes at the timing as shown in the table below. It is preferable to avoid to count the votes during a speech. So table topics, prepare speech introduction, 1 minute feedback during prepare speech session. So usually after the table topic sessions, the timer will give the report and say who are eligible. But as the timer, I would suggest along the way to put in the chat what time each speaker take, because then the ballot counter can prepare the ballot and not waiting at the end. And then because at the end of the sessions, the ballot counter has to immediately share how people will vote. And prepare speech is during the intermission, and evaluation is right after the evaluation sessions. And usually as a ballot counter, you also need to prepare for the certificate. For the club, usually we already have the template in Canva, and you just change the name or write the name. So we are good on this one, ballot counter, so easy peasy. If you have any questions, please do ask at the end of my sessions. And then the second I would like to share is about timer. Timer is also an easy role. So when you are introduced, you say, fellow Toastmasters and guests, as timer, I will time the table topic speakers, the prepared speeches, and the evaluation. I will also alert each speaker of the time they have left using the green, yellow, and red cards, which denote specific times remaining. For table topic speaker, at 1 minute is the green card, 1 minute 30 seconds, the yellow card, and at 2 minutes, raise the red card. And you have 30 seconds allowance to wrap up at the end of the 2 minutes. And then for icebreaker speeches, blah, 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 like this, yeah? And if, let's see that the speech is longer and not here, for example, we have some speeches which is 18 to 20 minutes, maybe then you put 18 minutes as green, 90 minutes as yellow, and 20 minutes as red. Or you can talk with or discuss with the speaker how they would like the green, yellow, and red shown at what time. But for the standard one, usually this is what we use. For the longer one, we can discuss, but usually the end or the maximum time is the red one, and then the minimum time is the green one. Now the question is the background that you use. You see that we have a green background. You can download it and put it in your virtual background in Zoom. And then we have the yellow and red as well. And the blue is the neutral one. Usually if when it's not yet green, yellow, or red, we use blue. Or in any meeting, Toastmaster meeting, we can use blue. For example, like this. Okay, some of the blue background has the core value of Toastmasters, some do not have. And then there is a second method. Actually, there are three methods. The second method is you use a video timer. For example, when you have this icebreaker, this is also you put it in your Zoom virtual background. So you turn it on when it says 4 minutes, for example, it become green, and 5 minutes become yellow, and 6 minutes become red. When you use this video timer, you don't need to use your handphone, stopwatch, etc. Because when you have the manual one, which I showed you earlier, you need to use your handphone stopwatch to change the color. But this one automatically will change the color. And there's another one, which I think Edric mentioned in the last meeting. You can install an OBS studio, and there is a YouTube instruction on how to do it. This one I take from Edric in the last meeting for the link. So you can take the YouTube and then see how you can use the OBS. And a lot of our members use OBS. Did you see the word? Yeah, I hope you see. Okay, let me go back. Now we already wrapped up our timer. What is next? The next one is the grammarian script. There are three parts of being a grammarian. The first is about the vocabulary or the use of the word, whether it's here, the word of the day will be counted by the WOD counter, but improper grammatical use, there is one. The second is about pronunciation, and the third is about quotes, thoughts, words, or saying that you like. And when you are introduced by the GE, then you say, fellow Toastmaster, as grammarian, it is my responsibility to pay close attention to all speakers, listening carefully to their language, blah, blah, blah. And in most of the Toastmaster Club meetings, the grammarian doesn't count the word of the day. The R and WOD counter count the WOD. Because we feel that grammarian need to focus on this grammar, pronunciation, and words or quotes that they like. And then the next one is you can use the form of grammarian report, because some of them make very nice PPT. This one, but some of the member use very nice their custom-made PPT. And then the first one is R counter and WOD counter. So why do we need this R counter? Can you imagine in a speech when you have a lot of so basically it's okay, etc. It's quite annoying, isn't it? So this is the reason why we count the so that people are aware and can try to minimize the The good things is that, of course, we don't have any So that's the purpose. Well, so, like, but, repeat, other. That is the standard counter look for. So when you're introduced, you say, fellow Toastmaster and guests, the purpose of the counter is to note words and sounds that are used as crutch or pause filler by anyone who speaks. During the meeting, I will listen for overused words, including and, well, but, so, and you know. I will also listen for filler sounds, including and I will also note when a speaker repeats a word or phrase such as I, or this means. At the end of the meeting, I will report the number of times that each speaker used this expression. So and then you look at this, and then you can either use this form log, or you can have your own PPT. So those are the timer, ballot counter, grammarian, and R counter. The next one is a GE. You notice that in each Toastmaster meeting, we strive to improve, not just improving our speech, but also improving our meeting. And that is the purpose of a general evaluator. Evaluate the meeting so we can do better next time. As a general evaluator, here the purpose of general evaluator is to evaluate everything that takes place throughout the meeting. During the meeting, I will take notes on everything that happened and doesn't happen. I will evaluate each participant on the meeting program and look for good examples of preparation, organization, delivery, enthusiasm, observation, and performance of duty. At the end of the meeting, I will give my report. And it gives you a checklist of what to look for. So even before the meeting, we evaluate. During the meeting, we evaluate. After the meeting, we evaluate. And as the evaluation, individual speech evaluation, this general evaluation also use the sandwich method, which means that we say about the positive things, and then we say about the room for improvement, and then we give a summary. So we give the evaluation in a positive note. And then the next one, there is a form for general evaluator as the Toastmaster script and log. The Toastmaster script is what you see Edric was doing today. And I would suggest that you introduce what table topic is, because especially for guests, they may not know what table topic is. And the time that they are given, you can just repeat it. Here, you can say, fellow Toastmaster and guests, the purpose of the topic master is to facilitate table topics where guests and members will have the opportunity to practice impromptu speaking. And I will introduce a topic and call on speakers who will be given 2 minutes to speak on the subject. You can say 1 minute green, 1 minute 30 seconds yellow, and 2 minutes red, just to remind them. And table topic is really fun. And this is, I would say, like what people are also looking forward to in Toastmaster meeting. The next one is Toastmaster of the Day, which is the term. Toastmaster of the Day, here you say, as Toastmaster of the Day, it is my responsibility to introduce today's speakers. After the speeches have conducted, I will ask for the timer's report, in request ballots to be passed to the blah, blah, blah. The Toastmaster usually also at the beginning, when introduce the theme, they may want to ask questions to share their own experience about the theme, etc., to make the sessions engaging and increase the audience interest. And at the end, I have the full online meeting script. So not to worry, here is, you can see the script for the meeting from the beginning to the end. And this is, I use Maranatha, but in essence, you just change the name of the Toastmaster Club. So here with different color and also who is saying what is very clear. The next one I would like to introduce is about new member resources. New member resources, this is timeline, which I share with you about the Excel template. And then the new member resources, there are a few YouTube videos to help you navigate, like what's Toastmaster, Complete Toastmaster Basic 101 by the Fajar, how to decide and choose your path, use online assessment, start your speech, learn how to access pathway, schedule your speech in your club's WhatsApp group, read the manual and start to write your speech, consult with your mentor on your draft or video preparation, and then start learning role takers, and to help you progress in your Toastmaster, navigating pathway, etc., to help you improve your speech in English and Indonesian, selecting a topic, speech purpose, bahasa tubuh, organisasi, etc. So this is a complete list for a newcomer for a new member of Toastmaster. And this is from Fajar Toastmaster Intro to Toastmaster Pathway. In essence, by having this role takers training, I hope that you know what or give you some guidance to be a role takers and increase your confidence to be a role taker. I know when the first time that you become a role taker, you will be very nervous, especially when you are at home. But not to worry, you will get used to it. After the first time, everything will be easy. So take action, be active, and get the most benefit of Toastmasters.